Namo Buddhaya. When I was young, I was a happy, energetic, and a carefree person, not until I witnessed the death of my cousin brother who died at the age of 10. Then my schoolmate, who pursued a master's degree in UK, also died of cancer at the age of 26. I wonder why people have to die at such a young age, as they haven't known life. We may live longer, but remember, life has expanded. We should not take it for granted. If one lives without a purpose, one will wander aimlessly and suffer tremendously as time ticks off. Now we have this opportunity to live a purposeful life as a novice nun, a monastic life. As the Buddha said, better it is to live a day morally than to live 100 years uncontrolled. Being born as human is indeed precious, and to have the Buddha Dhamma in our time is even rare. We must treasure the golden opportunity to unfold our innate wisdom and compassion for liberation. Meeting and discussion of Dhamma with the Sangha is indeed a blessing. The Theravāda Sāmaṇerī Novitiate program is a platform for all Kayanamitta, one who practices the Noble Eightfold Path, to come together to learn, practice, and realize the good and pure way of life. Practice of Dhamma is a lifelong educative process that enables one to overcome one's defilement that is trapped in our mind by ignorance, greed, and hatred. By living together with all our Kalyanamitas, we learn to live in harmony in a community, the community of the noble ones, the Sangha. Here we learn the true Dhamma, the early teaching of the Buddha, that we should preserve the essence of the true Dhamma. With true Dhamma, we learn how to exercise right effort and right mindfulness. Right effort involves the cultivation of wholesome states of mind and prevention of the unwholesome states of mind. While right mindfulness involves being fully aware of our thoughts, speech, and actions, and what to cultivate and what not to cultivate, what is wholesome, what is unwholesome, what is blameless, what is blameful, so that we'll be able to choose the right action that brings about our well-being, happiness, and wisdom. In our daily life, when we cultivate the mind, we also practice the Satipatthana and also the Karenametta Sutta, where we learn to live by the Dhamma with mindfulness, and also by the Brahma Vihara, where we live with loving kindness, compassion, altruistic joy, and equanimity. So in this way, we'll be able to transform our heart, our mind, to become a useful person, a kind person, a wise person, and a person free from defilements. So how does one apply Dhamma in our daily life? A lot of people misunderstood that a monastic life is just a life of living in the jungle and meditate. But in true way of life, we see that a monastic life entails a complete way of life of handling our habit, our behavior, and also our mental state. So it is applied throughout whatever that we are doing. So therefore, we also inculcate a lot of practice of sati sampajana, means comprehending of all activities with mindfulness. And also we develop samadhi and wisdom. And in our daily life, we live by loving kindness, compassion, altruistic joy, and equanimity. And this is a way of life here and now that we can find true peace and freedom not only that we can live here in happiness, but we can also live just like in heaven. And the best of it, the Buddha mentioned, is that in this very life, we can also find ultimate liberation. That is the path to arahantship and to be free from the cycle of samsara. So we wish that all will be able to understand the three characteristics of life. That is, when one sees with wisdom that all component things are impermanent, he overcomes misery. This is the path to purity. When one sees with wisdom that all component things are unsatisfactory, he overcomes misery. This is the path to purity. When one sees with wisdom that all dhammas are non-self, he overcomes misery. This is the path to purity. So may all have a fruitful practice, and may all realize the bliss of awakening at the earliest opportunity.